welcome to another episode of Cognac Confessions. Woo, 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 woo. I am your host, Jayla O.
And I am your co-host, Shut Up Talon.
And today we're going to get into it. But before we get into it, girl, how you been? How has your week been so far?
So this is midterms week, and I bitch I had no midterms. Not at all. I have not had no midterms, so feeling good. But my week has been a little busy. I'm going out of town tomorrow, so I just been kind of getting ready for that. But besides that, it's been pretty good. How's yours?
Mine's been pretty good. I don't really have a lot of midterms. I have one midterm project that's really easy. I'm probably gonna record that video like today. But besides that, I've been chilling. Like there's nothing spectacular has happened. I went to brunch actually last minute on this past Sunday at Rosie's. And girl, I don't know what bartender they had at Rosie's.
But she had you there.
I was drunk after one mimosa, so I had to get two more after that. And it was a good time. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. But I do wish
mimosas. On Saturday, I went to Garden Park and we got some free mimosas for the inconvenience of our stuff. But it was very much 99% champagne, 1% orange juice.
I love that, baby.
Yeah, it was real good. And then on Sunday, I went out. I tried to enjoy All-Star Weekend, trying to be in the mix and say I did something. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was terrible.
It was terrible. All-Star Weekend or Garden Park?
No, All-Star Weekend. Both. But All-Star Weekend.
Damn.
Yeah. They said their better days are Thursdays and Sundays. Saturdays just wasn't all of it.
I could see that because when I went to Garden Park, I went on Sunday and it was just giving everything it needed to give.
Yeah. No, my Thursday was like great. And then Saturday it was just like
Damn, so what you sipping on today?
Something. Y'all see the cup?
Y'all see the cup.
I'm sipping on some tequila today, surprisingly. This ain't really my cup of tea, but
White devil, child, the white devil.
Yeah. So, Lord.
So straight tequila, or you mixed it in today?
So I mixed it with some. What's the yellow Fanta? Pineapple Fanta.
I love pineapple Fanta.
Mixed it with some pineapple Fanta, and then I topped it off with the little the tropical punch Minute Maid because it was a lot going on. But it's actually really, really good. It's giving me a little island mix. What you sipping now?
I'm gonna tell you, next time you do that pineapple Fanta, you need to do pineapple Fanta and Hennessy. That is good. But I love
a lot.
I'm telling you, that carried me sophomore year, baby. I'm telling you, if you want to get lit, pineapple Fanta and Hennessy, that's the way to go. But today I am sipping on. I'm a bartender now. I call this the Dirty Mango, and in a Dirty Mango we have a mango Rita.
Okay.
And we have, I don't have it with me right now, but a mango sweet tea with a dash of Douce. And if I do say so myself, it's very much delicious.
So where's this mango tea from? What kind of mango tea is it?
Girl, this place called, what is it called? It's called Sakoshi. It's over there by 5 Church Atlanta, the little brunch spot. Mm-hmm. That's where my job is. So after work, I just went, and I always get the combo teriyaki chicken and fried rice combo, and it come with a drink. And they don't have like regular drinks, and they had this mango tea and they had sweet tea. So I mixed the mango tea and the sweet tea to have mango sweet tea, and it's really good. Like, it's delicious.
I'm gonna try to make a mango green tea. Shots.
Mm-hmm. When you try it, bitch, call me over because I'm coming.
Okay, but speaking of giving a shot, this week's Give It a Shot is Sip City Mixology.
Tell them what it is. Tell them what it is.
It's my mobile bartending service. If you all are unfamiliar, I am a mobile bartender. So I do parties, private events, and right now I am hosting a special for all AUC graduates.
Yep.
So if you are having a party or any type of celebratory event, please make sure you DM my page at Sip City Mixology because you are not gonna mix out. And speaking of this Sip City Mixology, Saturday I was booked, and girl, and I don't know if you saw my little story, but
you was getting money.
Baby girl made some rent, baby. Baby girl made some rent.
Rent. Child, I love that for you, babes. I love that for you.
Yeah, so if anybody is looking, please book because these slots are getting taken pretty fast.
I know that's right. And by the way, y'all, she ain't say it, but when you book her for this graduation special, she'll make you and customize your own little special menu.
Menu, providing the menus, the cups, the mixers, all of that. So you can get a good price.
She's really giving everything it needs to give. So y'all need to tap into Miss Talon's bartender service. Because let me tell you something right now. She ain't no lightweight bartender. She got a heavy hand. So it's going to be worth it. Because we like to drink. So.
And do. So this week has been crazy with all the stuff that's been going on. We had All-Star Weekend, just a whole bunch of stuff going on. So what's been going on that you've been seeing?
What you say? I'm sorry, girl. Say that again.
I said I was trying to slide into the hot topics. Wait.
Oh, for sure. Okay. Well, okay, let's start off with, first of all, Miss Meghan Markle. This has been such that the interview they did with Oprah has been like such a big hot topic, like we've been talking about for the past few days. And you know, I get it, like I get it, like, but it's just like a part of me is just like, are we really surprised that England is this racist? Hello, they colonized a hella countries. So why are we acting like we surprised that they're just these big old racist white people? They been racist since the fucking start of time. And then, like, whereas Megan's, you know, like skin tone, it's just like she not even dark skinned. So imagine if she was dark skinned, because to me, she's passing. Like she could pass as Caucasian.
Yeah, because honestly, if no one would have told, like, you know, would have said, oh, she's mixed, she's Black, I wouldn't have guessed. I really wouldn't have guessed. I would have thought maybe she was like something else, some type of foreign something.
I just think she was Black though.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that. And I mean, I'm not surprised. But you know what? Honestly, I would be surprised if the US got somebody in office that was darker. You know, like I don't see the US getting anybody that's not light skin or mixed. I don't see them
talking about as president.
Yeah, president, vice president. I feel like that's as dark as they're gonna go.
Yeah, I can see that.
If they go darker, I'm gonna be super surprised. Like,
yeah, I feel like the darkest we're gonna get in a minute would have been Michelle, which she was the first lady, because she is darker toned.
But they can't pick. You know what I'm saying? They can't pick the first lady.
Yeah, they can't pick the first lady, but I can see that because I feel like even for the vice presidents, when it was rumors going around that Stacey was one of the, like, I guess, nominees to be vice president, I don't really know, but I wouldn't be surprised if her skin tone had something to do with that. But even though Stacey is very much about her stuff and she do what she need to do, So the fact that she didn't get picked, don't get me wrong, I love Kamala, love her, but it's like the fact that Stacey didn't get picked, I was just a little shocked. I'm like, this lady has been putting in work, like real work. And she may not be, I guess, what some people would be like the standard of beauty, but like she been putting in work.
Mm-hmm. I thought that's definitely a thing, but you know, with that, it's like Black has been like a hot topic. Like anything regarding Black has been a hot topic. Just like now, all these companies are acting like HBCUs just came out, like they just dropped.
Girl, it's because of last year.
But this is the funniest thing about that though. Like, you know, I don't like if you're watching, I don't know if any other people face this. I don't know if you face this, Jayla. Like when you were, you know, in high school and you were getting ready to start finalizing your decisions of what you wanted. And when you tell people that you're going to Clark Atlanta and you're not going to UGA or USC, everybody's flipping their shit. Like, you know, HBCUs don't be accredited. Why you want to do that? They so ghetto. They so this. They so that. That will fit. But I'm shitting on half of the people, all the people that said something about it, honestly.
Girl, I could talk about
classmates.
When I tell you I could talk about this shit all day because one thing, okay, because the fact that you brought a UGA is so funny because for those who don't know, I am from Georgia, so I went to high school, middle school, all day in Georgia. So when I was applying, I remember in 12th grade when I was starting to apply, and I went to my advisors, who don't get me wrong, I love them, they cool and everything. But I just remember, you know, they was Black, by the way. And I went to them, they were just like, okay, yeah, you applying to Clark, you applying to all these HBCUs, cool, but like, Jayla, you're so smart. You should you don't just want to apply to UGA. And don't get me wrong, I'm nothing against UGA, but that's just not my cup of tea. Like I knew I always want to go to HBCU. So don't try to shove UGA down my throat, baby. I've been on UGA campus. UGA's too damn big for me. I went to UGA camp. Bitch, I cannot walk them hills. I don't want to be in a room with 100 motherfuckers, don't know the professor. Like, no, like that's not for me. They was really trying to shove UGA down my throat. And I'm just like, listen, I don't want to go to UGA. That's first of all, it's too big. Personally, I would like to be around Black people for as long as I can because like we in the whole wide world, technically we're like classified as a minority. So why would I just rush myself to be minority? No, I'm gonna be a majority as long as I motherfucking can. I'm gonna go to where I'm.
That was my thing. Like everybody always known that I wanted to go to school in Georgia because my daddy used to live in Georgia, so I used to come back and forth to Atlanta, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. So I always wanted to go to school in Georgia. So when I was getting ready to go to school, you know, and I was applying to, you know, I just applied to schools in state just because it's just South Carolina, University of South Carolina, coast. Yeah. I just applied to schools like that because, but you know, I did, I was thinking about UGA, but then I ended up touring Clark. And first of all, it was really crazy how I ended up choosing Clark because I had just chose a school in Atlanta when I was in middle school doing a project. And I just didn't think like, oh, I'm actually going to this school. I just did it quick to get a project done. And then when I actually got into high school and I toured it, and I was like, this is where I want to go to school. Like, I have to go to school here. And so it was like everything else was out there. It was just out because it was just like, even though I did a little bootleg tour, you know, we just came on campus, just started walking around, you know. I say she's my aunt. She gave us a tour of Clark. She went there. So, I mean, it was kind of like, you know, I felt more connected to that school than I did at the University of South Carolina. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, USC, like, you know, it's just great. I just feel like we're in a different time where I don't want to go to a white school for a job to pick me. I want a job to pick me because I done did my shit in school. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that, like, just seeing how companies are reacting now to like HBCUs, like, oh, HBCU students, we want this, we want that. It's like, you know, why weren't y'all been doing it? Like, what made y'all decide 2020 when you start doing it? Because y'all don't want people to start writing and flipping shit over in y'all classrooms?
Right. That's exactly why. Because it's so crazy. Because like the reason why, like, I like, don't get me wrong, Clark Atlanta get on my nerves sometimes. But the reason why I'm always go hard for Clark, if anybody ever try to, talk down on my school, especially don't let you go to a PWI. If you go to a PWI, you talking to my school, like I'm really gonna cuss you out very much bad because it's just like I just remember me.
Hurt your feelings. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. So you better be doing some shit. You better be doing some shit because I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
I'm going to go hard because I remember me being in 12th grade and it was just like, it'll be people like just strangers that I was talking to about my college choices or whatever, like Longhorns, anywhere I was going. And I'd be like, yeah, like, I'm really thinking about Clark because when I visited the campus, for some odd reason, like I just felt very at home. I felt very comfortable. Like it was just a good vibe when I went to the campus, and it was to be Black people that would look and be like, you so smart. I don't know about Clark. I'm like, what the fuck you mean you don't know about Clark? Because first of all, Clark got a very good mass media program. So you sound stupid as fuck. Like, I don't mean to be cussing so hard, but that shit just piss me off. Like, that shit still piss me off to this day. That's why I go hard for Clark, because I'm like, fuck everybody who said I should have went to Spelman. First of all, Spelman don't even got mass media.
Well, no, that's my thing. I think that ties a lot into our topic of the day, pre-grad blues, because, like, just how you said, like, people was like, oh, you should have went here, you should have went there. It's like a lot of people tried to doubt, our decision, and so it's like I feel like that is more of a reason for me to go as hard as I'm going, right? Because it's like I have to shit on you. Like I have to shit on you.
I have to show you that I knew what the fuck I was talking about when I chose school.
And the crazy thing is, it really cracks me up. Like, when people that were trying to be a little funny about me picking Clark when I was in high school, like just seeing them now, and they're like, "Oh, you're just doing so much. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you." And it's like, okay, for one, you already know what type of bitch I was. Been that bitch. But for two, like, okay, I wish I could say the same for you. You just going to school, going to class, going back to your room.
Yeah.
But you thought that you going to this school was gonna put you above, and you scrambling to figure out what the hell you finna have going on. You ain't learned nothing. You ain't had an internship. You don't know shit about your damn field.
Man, no type of connects, baby. Clark Atlanta got a lot of connects.
Okay. Learn nothing else at Clark Atlanta University. You gonna learn how to connect. I'm telling you that.
Okay, you're gonna learn how to motherfucking connect, okay? Because baby, I don't know about these other majors, but for us, for those who don't know, me and Sally, we both mass media majors. Clark Atlanta in the mass media industry is very large, whether you know it or not. Like, just because it may not be no big name, just know that Clark Atlanta is in the building no matter where you go in the entertainment industry. And
yeah, if they're, especially in Atlanta, if somebody is big or they work there, trust and believe that car tag say Clark Atlanta University.
Yeah, or they know somebody that went to Clark,
or they wanted to go to Clark.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of them. Yeah, or they wanted to go to Clark. So it's just like, don't do that, girl. You just brought up a memory. That's why I go hard for my school, because I just remember, like, it'll be just literally strangers. Like, so I know a few times me and mama went out of town to visit other schools, and we're like, oh, like, why y'all in town for? I'm like, oh, we visiting colleges. They're like, oh, what you thinking about? I'm like, well, I really want to go to HBCU route, so I'm thinking about this. But if I have to do PWI, I'm thinking about this. And this is like, I think you'll get further with the PWI. And I'm just like, you don't love yourself, because why do you think I'm gonna get further with a white name than a Black name? Obviously, you got some self-hate.
I think that's a lot of stuff that started like back in the day. Like my mom, she went to Clemson.
Yeah. And it's self-hate, and it's like, they don't know it.
It's like, wow. Like, people be like, oh, she was Clemson. It's like, wow. It's like, yes, this is great. But you can also be great at HBCUs. Like, like that is like a big thing for me. Like, I'm sorry, my future kids ain't gonna have no choice but to go to HBCU. They're not.
Girl, if anybody ever knocked me up in child, I found out too late and I gotta have a baby. If that happens and I have to have a child because it's too late to terminate, yeah, it's like I'm a push for HBC. I'm really gonna push for HBCUs because I feel like HBCU education is just very important. Like, because I don't give a fuck nobody say the
You learn so much about yourself.
Yes, and you also learn a lot about your people.
Mm-hmm.
Where like at a PWI, they don't teach that type of stuff. Like Black psychology is different from white psychology because it sounds crazy, but Black people's brains are literally wired differently from their brains. So why would I waste my time at Georgia State in a psychology class and I'm learning the white man's brain? Then of course I'm gonna be whitewashed. We've been whitewashed from K through 12. So I don't want to do that no more. Like, I'm saying this so crazy because it's even little stuff like after coming to Clark and learning, it's just like, damn, like I knew the school system was whitewashed, but I didn't know it was dead whitewashed until I came here.
Mm-hmm.
And even when I go back to my family and I tell them, I be like, yeah, this is some cool shit going on. They be like, hey, go to that Black school. Yes, I do.
Yeah,
and I know.
That's how I feel like. I feel like when I came to Clark, like, don't get me wrong, I have white friends.
Girl, I cheer on the all-white cheerleading squad. Right. You gotta tell me.
Me too. Cheer on the white cheer squad, baby. Went to the school on the hill. Like, it was very much. And don't get me wrong, I love them. Like, there's nothing.
I love them.
You know, I love them so much. Like, I hope that they will be in my wedding. I hope I will be in theirs. But you know, like coming to Clark, I learned so much about my people that it made me have a different appreciation for like myself, but it also kind of made me like, damn, like all this time I did not know like none of this, and I'm just thinking that certain shit is cool, and it's like you don't even know the history behind certain stuff. And it's like, I'm glad that we have teachers that are kind of like our grandmas and our aunts that you can actually learn from. And it's like it hits a little bit differently because it's like listening to your grandma tell you about something. And like to hear teachers tell you, I went through this and this is what we went through and this, that, and the third. When I have white teachers and they in their 60s or they early 70s, do you think they sitting up telling me when they was throwing rocks at your grandma Sarah Lou? They weren't.
How they put a cigarette on your grandma's arm.
They're not telling you that. But when you have teachers at HBCUs that are telling you, well, you know, when I was at Spelman and I was at Clark, we had to walk here and we had to do all these marches, and I knew Martin Luther King personally.
Girl, you had Georgianne.
Yes, ma'am. You know I did. I was like, girl, I love Georgianne. Oh my gosh, what was his name? Oh my gosh, he was a great teacher. He's a man.
Was he math?
No, he was like African American.
He's an older man I'm thinking about. He's a math teacher.
He's brown skin. He's not really super old. Yeah, he's maybe in his 50s. I cannot think. Dr. Black. Dr. Black is my child.
I knew Dr. Black.
Dr. Black. Oh, he's making me school so much. I hate COVID.
Girl, I hate COVID too. Speaking of COVID, I can't stand COVID, girl. Okay, so you know, we still in this panoramic and it's senior year. I mean, I don't know if you feel like this, but I feel like this pandemic has had the most negative effect on the senior year that it could have. Like it's like, don't get me wrong, like I feel like everybody got it bad, so you feel me, but it's just like, I mean, I'm a senior, so I'm gonna feel this way, but it's just like, it's so much stuff that has been taken away because of COVID, which is why, like, I'm not gonna say why I'm not excited to graduate, but it's just like, when I think of graduation, it's just like, this should be a time where like we should all be excited. You know, we finally about to cross this big ass milestone that a lot of people don't get to cross. But it's just like, I'm just so over this pandemic and I'm so over this school year that it's just like, I'm just like, okay, hurry the fuck up. Like, I don't even care. Just mail me my shit at this point.
My thing that's like, okay, like for one, I don't feel like a senior. It's like, damn, I remember when such and such was seniors and I was a freshman, and I still be thinking like, damn, this 4 years went by fast. But I think what's the hardest part for me is like, I'm accepting of graduating. Like, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
The only thing that's really just kind of like throwing me off is the fact that we kind of went from juniors, like first semester juniors, to seniors, because when we got, second semester junior year, which was March 2020, it was kind of like COVID started to hit. So after spring break, it was like we really weren't going to school. And it was a big transition for us and the teachers. So we really weren't learning much.
Not
from that time. Everybody kind of just in a frenzy. Everybody just running around with heads cut off. And so it's like now we jump into senior year and it's like, okay, damn, like I gotta hear them get my shit together. I gotta find a job. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And it's like, besides that, we don't miss out on so many memories. Like so many memories. Like I can say every year I've met like somebody else that I've grown close to in a different type of way that I would have never probably thought I was going to be close to or like picture us. And it was like, dang, like you just never know. I probably could have met like some goddamn bridesmaids or something, and it's like the fact that we got stripped of that. And then it's like, okay, now we just going to graduate, boom. And it's not like jobs are being accepting of that.
Yeah, because of the pandemic, the economy is bad. So with the economy being bad, it's hard for jobs to even have enough money to accept new people in. Because don't get me wrong, like, yes, thankfully by the grace of God, I did get a job in my field before graduation. But the gag is, don't get me wrong, I'm so thankful for my job. Yes, I am. But the gag is the economy is doing bad. So because I'm the new girl, guess who ours got cut first? Mine. And so it's just like, yes, I may have a job, but because I know that the pandemic is not doing any better, and that like, when the economy doing bad, jobs doing bad. So it's just like, I'm a little scared. So it's just like, I'm just as stressed out as everybody else because I feel like any day now, if the stock market do a big ass crash, bitch, I'm gone because I'm the new girl. So I'm gonna be the first one out there. So it's stress.
I mean, I feel like definitely that's the thing, but I feel like, if you can try to make yourself, a little more useful in the time that you are there, show them like, dang, well, y'all just gonna have to take that L on somebody else. It'll be like,
I'll be trying, girl. I'll be trying.
I think that is a big thing for me because I haven't found a job, and I've been honestly, truly, like, I'm one of them people, like, I've been applying for jobs since I was goddamn sophomore.
I know.
Like, I'm applying for internships and jobs. I'm applying for jobs at the same time. I'm trying to find me something. And so, like, lately I have been really beating myself up because, for a minute I had kind of chilled out on media. Like, I'm not completely chilled out. Yeah. But I kind of, start trying to be a more regular college student that's more active in organizations. Let me get this, let me get that. And it was just like, okay, what now? Like, you wasted your time, and now it's like, it's a little bit harder. Like, the job search has become more narrower. Like, they're trying to find a little more people. And you went in that bunch.
But honestly, I feel like, okay, I'm not going to say you wasted your time because at the end of the day, like, we pay a lot of money to go to Clark, Atlanta, so we might as well have fun, first of all, okay?
Of course. Okay?
So, yeah, we not the type of bitches that just go to class and go home because, no.
We really don't go home till about 8 o'clock anyway. 10, really, we have events.
Yeah, like, that's not us. But I do feel like, I don't know, because like, even like I told my roommate / friend Courtney, like, I feel like, y'all may go through all these rejections or whatever, and like, it can be very discouraging. But I really feel like, because I know like her work ethic and I know your work ethic, I feel like something big is coming. Like,
yeah,
I really do feel like recording, like, she got this internship with NBC Universal. She was beating herself up like semesters after semesters for not getting an internship. I'm like, Courtney, I feel like something big is coming. Like, just chill the fuck out for real, because I know your work ethic. You can talk real good in these interviews, everything. Same thing with you. Shit may not look like it's working out, but I really do feel like something big is coming. And I do feel like some stuff is not meant for everybody, because whereas I was interning when I was like applying to, like, the whole NBC, like corporate media type of companies, I don't realize it, like, maybe that was God telling me that shit just was not meant for me. And I've accepted it, because I don't think the white corporate entertainment is meant for me. Like, don't get me wrong, if I get a job, I'm gonna do it because that's a check and it looks good on my resume. But it's just like, I came to the conclusion that, like, while I was confused as to why I'm not getting this, and like so-and-so getting it, so-and-so getting it, it's just like, because it really was not for me. And now that I'm at the radio station that I'm at, it's just like, okay, like, I'm very comfortable, not that comfortable, but like, I'm more comfortable than I think I would be at a predominantly white corporate entertainment agency, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I feel like, well, for me, like, I'm very versatile, so I could go either way, because all my friends were, well, majority of my friends were white. So I do feel like I can be very versatile. However, I think, like, for what I really truly am passionate about, I'm passionate about media all around, period.
Right.
Like, for what I really want to do, I feel like it would be better for me to go into a Black space. However, if I do go into a predominantly white space, I feel like I'm going to have more of a harder time, because I'm not like somebody that's just like a go with the flow person. I'm not a go with the flow person, for one. And for two, a lot of, this is just my opinion, I think a lot of predominantly white media agencies are very traditional in the way that they think, and they honor seniority to the T. So if you come in and you have these ideas, whether your ideas are like going to just blow, they're not really going to listen to you like that, because you haven't been there 10 years. You didn't go get our
right. You didn't go to the struggle of
being. And it's like, I don't feel like you have to, and I feel like with Black people, at least, when you go in their places, they kind of be a little funny too, with certain stuff. Yeah. But I feel like once you start showing them, like, it's like, okay, well, we gotta fuck with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they have no choice. But it's like, well, other places, it's kind of like, it's a little more harder. And I mean, I haven't been in a company like that yet, but it's just, I know how y'all operate in others,
Yeah.
So I think that's like, but I definitely feel like, a lot of people are going through this phase of what's next. And if you are going through that phase, I feel like, don't stress yourself out as much, because I've realized, like, I'm not gonna cap to you, like, this past week, I literally cried myself to sleep. Like, I literally haven't. Look, don't do that, because I'm really off like that. But I really have, because I'm just like, damn, like, I have to, like, make it. Like, so many people are counting on me to, like, make it. And even though I'm doing a lot of different stuff that's like, wow, like, I'm getting money from it, or it's like, it's like, it's still not like
connecting.
It's just still not what I genuinely want to do. Don't get me wrong, my little side hustles, I do love doing those, but they're just not like it. I don't feel like what I'm doing is going to stick and make, like, longevity. That's all I'm about, is longevity. And I mean, I just feel like for any seniors that are watching this episode or are listening to this episode, I feel like, go after whatever it is. Don't start going after what you love. Like, you may have to settle for a little job to make ends meet, because your mom's not going to pay your rent, or, you want to move out and you don't want to go back home. But don't stop, don't stop doing shit that you want to do. Because if I may, I don't have a job in my field, like, y'all not gonna see the last of me. Like, I'm still gonna be working, because it's gonna stick to somebody eventually.
Exactly. You're still gonna be making content, and it's just like, I personally, those who listen, they may not know, but personally, I know that you are like a very hard worker. Bitch, I think you work harder than me. So with that being said, I already know that like you gonna be like a big household name, whether it may feel like it right now or not. Like it's just like it's no way that talent is just gonna be some. Well, she's never a bum bitch. So
Yeah.
she's never gonna be a bum bitch. Like she's going to do it. Like it may be a little slow right now, and we could blame it on the pandemic. We really can because the pandemic is ass. But I just feel like out of all my friends, like you one of the ones that's like really gonna make it. You feel me? Like, like I really like no cap. Like I really do. Cause girl, one thing about you, girl, you know how to talk. Me, I don't know how to talk to white people for real. Okay.
But I definitely think that's a lot of people's things. And it's like, oh my gosh, I just wish. So, I'm not going to cap. I was not taking class of 2020's pain ease. Like, I did not take serious. I was not taking that shit serious. I'm just like, y'all just being exaggerating. Y'all just being dramatic.
Right.
There's so much stress. Like, outside of, the whole job search, it's cap and gown pictures. They just threw them on us. They didn't even tell us, they just
fuck them.
2 weeks, y'all have pictures. Excuse me. So on top, like it's just they have us rushing for graduation pictures on top of getting other shit together. So y'all tell us 2 weeks in advance that you have to have COVID tests,
2 COVID tests,
or PCR tests, all these negative results and shit. Y'all know that we is taking spring break trips because y'all didn't give us a spring break. Yeah. Like it's just a lot. And then on top, you got graduation photo shoots. And baby, let me tell you something. I did not know them shits was expensive as they were.
Girl, when I tell you, junior me was like, yeah, I want a video and a photo shoot. It's looking like just a photo shoot.
No, seriously, because junior me was definitely thinking, I want a stole and a little custom little cap topper. And yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen because those are not
doing the video. I'm not doing a video because one person I saw, they said $400 for a video and $400 for a photo shoot. And I said, yeah, no.
So I'm gonna try to slide mine in to my guy because he is trying to do a little lookout for me or whatever. I'm gonna try to slide in a little video, like, sir, let's just go ahead and get that. I'll throw you a tip. Just go ahead and get that. Because I really do want a video, but at the same time, it's like, man, that photo shoot ain't no damn joke, man.
Yeah, and it's just and it's just like my worry is I pay all this money. What if I don't even like the pictures?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I need to see. As a matter of fact, I need to be there when he's editing it. I need to know which pictures I like. Matter of fact, when you finish taking a picture, show me the damn picture.
Please.
Because I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, girl, on top of that, girl, finding outfits for the pictures is also stressful as hell.
Let me tell you where I'm at. I'm at damn near right at 600 for the pictures. Well, $550 for the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's just for the pictures. For my outfit, I found me a little. Okay, hold on.
How many outfits you doing? You want 2 or 3? How many? 3. Okay, my mama want me to do 3 outfits. I said, girl, we're gonna do 2 and call it a day.
That's the thing. So I'm doing it's like 3 outfits, but one of the outfits is gonna be underneath the cap and gown. Okay. So it's like I'm really just having that on to wear under my cap and gown because I will take a picture. I'm not pressed to take a picture of that because it's not gonna be like one of the pictures that I'm just like dying to post.
Right.
So I say 3. And baby, like that shit adding up too.
Girl, then you gotta think about hair, makeup, nails. Like that's As a female, this shit is too much.
Yeah, it's adding up. That's why today, Miss Mamas, I went ahead and got me some good old gel. This gonna last me to about June. Because
girl, you telling I got me some gel today as well.
Listen, my gel pedicure I got at the beginning of January. It just came off last week, and barely came off last week. I had to really get it out today.
Girl, my gel from December came off sometime in like January. So the math ain't mathy.
Bitch, no, baby, I don't know who you going to. They might be giving you acrylic. I'm telling you, no cap. The only thing that was really messed up with my toes was my big toes. Like they was a little English. They weren't French tip no more. They was English tip. But yeah. That is adding up. And then you gotta think about graduation parties. Like, oh my gosh.
Don't even hard to be about it.
Let's go a little further. Apartments. We have apartments that you have to save for that stuff. So you having a graduation, you gotta get all your graduation stuff before May. You have your graduation party maybe May, some people doing it June. Then, lease is starting to be up in July. August.
Hello. And then okay, you may not be taking a graduation trip. She's taking a trip right now, but I may be.
That's the thing. See, I want to take a trip.
I'm trying to take a trip the week after graduation. Like we graduate on Saturday, bitch. I'm trying to be out of town on Monday. So that's also money.
Okay, well let me know where you're trying to go because I can slide because I really if I'm not booked up by the end, I want to because my mama's birthday is that Monday.
That Monday?
Yeah.
Well, girl, I'm telling you right now.
One of them days is over that week, and she's going out of town now. She's not having a party, so I can definitely go somewhere. But that's oh Jesus, Lord, I gotta.
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna book you for my graduation party. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna book you. So.
Yes, baby. Because let me tell you something. These slots are going fast, and they're really going fast because these event halls have been reaching out to me.
I feel like they're going fast. I told my mama, I said, Mama, when do you want to have my party?
I don't even know when I want to have mine.
Girl, my mama talk about something. I don't know. I said, well, we need to hurry up before talent get booked up.
Yeah, I don't know when. I don't even know when I'm doing mine. And then what's also throwing it off is because we only have these 4 tickets for graduation.
Girl, I might fuck around and just do June seats after everybody else have their shit.
See, and that's the thing. Like, I know people are not gonna forget if you graduate, but it's kind of like
forget. My cousin had hers. She wanted to wait till after everybody had theirs, and she had her celebration like. She graduated from Agnes, not last year, but 2 years ago. And it was either like June or July. And we went to Miss.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't be opposed to it because I feel like, when you graduate, people kind of give you some good gifts. And I wouldn't mind people just loading me up with money before I move out because
Hello, that's why I'm having a party for the money. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like senior year is expensive. So like if you are a junior, start saving right now. I mean, start saving right now because baby, that stuff adds up. And I'm one of them people like I don't mind spending it. Like I don't mind spending certain stuff on myself. I know when you do certain cheap shit, it looks cheap. But even with that, like I'm looking for people that are reasonable, that still look good, and it still come out expensive.
Hello.
Yeah, that's what I realized. I was like, okay, like there's no cheap way out of this. Like there's no getting out of this.
And it's just like, at least you already have your photographer booked. I don't have mine booked.
You need to go ahead and book. You need to go ahead and order your outfits because I'm already having some technicalities with my outfits.
That's the thing. Like the thing is like I'm working on doing my outfits now, but it's just like, bitch, you need to fucking book photographer. But it's just like, do I really want to pay what you have to offer? Because you charging $400 for this photo shoot and it's giving Instagram pics. It's not giving what it should give for $400.
See, my stepdad found this guy and he really does good. And I was like, wow, I would have never thought to even.
Yeah, I think you sent me the link, girl. I gotta look at the link again. I gotta scroll up in my messages.
He does really good, and I feel like his videos would be really good too. But girl, it's just so much. It's just so
Girl,
much.
I want a video so bad, but it's just like, oh, I don't want to spend that
These
money.
pre-grad blues are literally no joke. And then it's also like it's just so much on top of like it's just so much piling up like this. Then you don't know it's like all this uncertainty. You know,
And then, girl, tell me why the are you in the honors program?
mm-hmm.
Okay, so my mama asked me this the other day, like literally last night. She was like, "Ain't y'all supposed to get some type of course, some type of medal? You need to check."
We haven't heard nothing. We haven't heard anything,
girl. So I went into like actually LOL. I guess she thought she didn't think that I was gonna do it, but she went ahead and emailed the person over the honors program and CC me. But I also the little group me that we have for the honors program. I had texted there and I was like, I'm sorry, niggas being loud. But but I was just like, okay, like for the graduating seniors, are we gonna get cores? I'm gonna get medals. Like, what's T? And so then somebody was just like, oh, okay, I talked to so and so, and they say that like honors programs we do get a cord, but for the medals, if you get a medal, you have a certain distinction. And I was like, okay, does that mean Latin honors? Like, what does that mean? And she was like, yes, if you have over a 3.25, you qualify for a medal. And I'm just like, okay, well, when are y'all going to send out those notifications? Because it's March. Because I qualify for a medal, so right. I need my medal ASAP. Like, it's so
I want that in my pictures.
Hello. And so my mama, she had emailed the head of the honors department and she said, yeah, we're gonna send out notifications on April 15th. My mom was just like, April 15th, that's a little late. Because if you send out notifications on April 15th, that means y'all probably placing the order around April 15th. Doesn't mean we're gonna have our medals by April 15th. April 15th, that's too close to graduation. I'm not gonna have that medal in my graduation pictures, and that's a problem.
And I can take my graduation pictures April 10th.
Okay, hello. Like,
so, you know, I don't know. I just feel like nobody's taking shit serious.
We're not.
It's like, I mean, we're a year in the pandemic. Learn to adjust.
Piss me off.
Like, learn to adjust. It's nothing that's seriously just changing from last year that you just can't figure out how to do. But, it's just, people don't know. And then it's like, where do you go? Like, for people that don't want to go back, like, I do not want to go back home. I love Greenville, South Carolina.
Girl, I don't live in Covington, Georgia, and I do not want to go back to Covington, Georgia because it's too far away from Atlanta.
Oh, baby, I was in Newton the other day. I said, no, we by Jayla House. So, like, we was in the car, I'm looking, I'm like, okay, I remember some of these road names. I'm like, not Shallow Ford. It was Snapfinger.
I know you're talking about.
Salem was by Salem Road.
Salem is like Conyers, but that's supposed to come.
Yeah. We went through Conyers and Newton because we was by Pseudos. I said, let me take Jayla back.
Pseudos.
I said, we over here in childhood.
Pseudos get you messed up. I don't fuck with Pseudos no more.
But it's just some people don't want to go home, and it's like I understand that. Like I don't want to go home either. So where do you go? And it's like, with this weak ass job search, you stuck.
Everything is expensive.
Listen, I don't care what I have to do. I've been looking at apartments and like, first of all, Atlanta is not cheap. Atlanta is not cheap. Anybody watching this video that want to move here, don't. It's not cheap. If you don't if you don't already, fuck it. It's not cheap. That's all I'm gonna say.
Girl, my mama said the other day, she was just like, this other, like you have to use side hustle after you graduate. She gonna talk about you need to get your bartender license. I said, girl.
Let me tell you something. When I did that, everybody was trying to figure out, like, what made you want to do that? What made you want to do that? I'm telling y'all, there's so much money in bartending. And when I did it the other day,
I want to be a bottle girl because I
want to be a bottle girl too. However, it's too many requirements of a bottle girl. You got to think. Yes, you have to think. You have to sell a certain amount of tables within a month. Mm-hmm. So if you don't make that, you shit out of luck, especially if you don't have niggas that just go out. You don't just know niggas just be going there. You got to sit there and figure them out. Like, try to sell these tables. That's a lot. You really that's a lot of reason why a lot of bottle girls don't last at certain locations for long. Because if one don't have clientele, they can't sell the tables. And then it's just like, on top of that, you do make tips off them, off your bottles and whatever. But I ain't gonna put nobody business idea. I'm just gonna go back into bartending. But bartending, you can make your own. I mean, when you work in a corporate place, you gotta go by that. They're gonna tip you, talk good, do good, they're gonna tip you. When you private bartend, you charge what you want.
Okay, bitch. Well, I guess I'll get my bartending license this summer. Just like
I might need to host a few classes, teach y'all or something.
Because my mom was like, your liquor, you might as well make this money. I was like,
yes, okay, your liquor, you start knowing what tastes good with each other.
It just remind me of Starbucks, and like making them drinks for Starbucks had me stressed out. So I just
I will tell you something. You will get stressed out, especially when people are already drunk and when they're already drunk and they just don't know how to just like chill out. And then, you're trying to calm them, like, I'm not going to give you this, I'm not going to give you this. And they just want to still get rowdy. Like, that's the thing that do throw me off. But you got tough skin. So I feel like,
I feel like it's the same as Starbucks. Like, y'all do not underestimate Starbucks. When I tell you, them angry Caucasian people come up at Starbucks, they want their coffee a certain way. They want their shit a certain way. Like, I done got yelled at, cussed out so many times at Starbucks because, you said you wanted a little cream. I put a little too much cream in your coffee. Like, it's a lot. Like, ugh.
I understand completely how they are because, baby, that is exactly how I am. When I go somewhere and I tell them to make a drink that I know how it's supposed to taste, and I taste it off.
That's me too, baby. Don't let y'all please don't make my Long Island wrong because now I'm pissed off.
Girl, now if somebody making a Long Island wrong, then they not a real bartender anyway. It's the first recipe that you learn how to make. If you are looking, please, I'm telling y'all now. Bartending is definitely a good side hustle. Serving too. Serving is definitely a good side hustle too.
I'm gonna get my bartending license this summer, like my mama said.
You definitely should, because I tell y'all, it's so much money in that. Like, it's so much money in that. Like, I literally made my rent. In one night.
And that's enough for me to know. That's enough for me to know.
Like, within 1 hour of me working, I had already made $400. And this is just in tips. This is after me already being paid from the lady that made, who partied. She already paid me in advance. This is just in tips. So just think about 1 hour, and I worked from 7 to 12.
Like I said, you done gave me all the convincing I need.
I'm telling you.
My mama gave me all the convincing I need this summer after I graduate, when I got a hell of time besides for my little job. I will be going to bartending school and I'll be a bartender, and that's gonna be it. Like,
yeah, no, it's definitely there. It's definitely there. But how do you feel? I know you said a lot of people, you feel a little mixed ways about graduation. Like, think about in May. How do you think you're going to feel?
Girl, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I do feel like once May hit, I'll be very happy. Don't get me wrong. Because it's just like, shit, I done finished. I'm so thankful to be done, because as time go on, and I'm just be like, bro, like, school be getting on my nerves. So I'm gonna be very happy, very thankful that I finished. I'm gonna be very happy that my mama got to see me finish, because I really tell her all the time, like, girl, like, I'm really still in school for you, because if it was up to me, I would have dropped the fuck out a long time ago.
Girl, Jayla, you just talking shit. You wasn't never gonna drop it out.
I like, girl.
Don't even follow Jayla up, baby. Jayla don't go nowhere when it's in the school semester. She is in that room doing that homework. If she come out, it's a special occasion. I promise you, did not follow her up. She was never gonna drop it out.
Because people,
she's literally missed 4.0 season. Like, Like she did not play.
First of all, I missed 3.94 season, okay?
Oh, okay. Big difference.
But it's because it be a lot of people like, I feel like it's be a lot of people depending on me, like not depending on me it just depend on me. Like I just feel like because like I always made good grades going up, people just expect me to like do fucking great. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, even if I don't feel like doing great, I gotta do great for y'all, especially for the people who actually put money into my education. It's just like, I have to do good so you know that your money wasn't put to waste. Because the gag is, I want some more money. So I got to keep doing good for you to keep on giving me money. So it's a lot of fucking pressure. But I'm gonna be happy, you know. It's gonna be mixed feelings because like I'm gonna be very happy that I'm done because it's really fuck school, but I'm gonna finish. But it's just like, damn, like now I'm out in the real world. I really don't want to go to grad school. It's like I have to be an adult for real. Like it's a lot. So it's really mixed feelings. Like I'm happy, but I'm sad. And it's like a part of my sadness comes from COVID taking away a lot of our college year. Like our last part of college was supposed to be motherfucking lit. Like imagine if we was regular in school during the damn inauguration, during the election, shit, during All-Star weekend, we was in school for real. Like the AUC would have been so lit. Mm-hmm. And then like on top of all that, our regular shit like homecoming, Juve, Art After Dark, like it just would have been a very lit year. So it's just like, damn, like I'm a little sad that we missed out on that, but I'm happy that I finished and that I was able to make the people proud that, you know, invested in me. So it's mixed feelings for sure.
I definitely have mixed feelings. I feel the same way. I feel like a lot of people were, you know, they always expect a certain stuff from me, like you need to do this, you need to do it. Like, let me tell y'all, I got 1D in college.
You say a D?
A D. When I had got 1D in college. And it was in a fucking elective class, first off. And where I tell y'all that was the hardest goddamn class in my damn life. I ain't never, like, I don't know what it was. I don't know. I think maybe, because I'm not one of the people that, like, have to study. Like, I can learn. Like, if I catch on in class, I'm good. Like, I can start teaching other people. But if I don't pay attention in class, I just won't get it. And I think because I got into that class late, I just couldn't get it, so I got D in that class. Anyways, about the damn D. Like, that's just been weighing on me. Like, that really has just been weighing on me, like, ever since, and that was sophomore year. But it's just been weighing on me because it's like, okay, I have to get my GPA up from that, which I have definitely got it up way, you know, from that one. Like, that 1D did do some damage, no cap, but I did get myself up.
Yeah, what you had to do.
Thankfully, at a 3.5. Thankfully, at a 3 goddamn 5. But it's just the fact that, like, I feel I have a lot of mixed feelings about graduating because it's like, okay, for one, I feel like I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have got that D. I could have went a little harder, you know. And some of the classes that I got B's in, I shouldn't have got B's. I just was kind of. So yeah, I think I weighed a lot on that. But it's, oh my gosh, like with graduating, I'm just really thrown off because we didn't get to just do it up how we want. You know, these 4 years are supposed to be the best of the best 4 years of your life. And the fact that I didn't really get to just do all 4 years, like just finally just getting to just wow out without any like repercussions or anything, it's just really just fucked up. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. COVID is like, oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. But I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy that it's over with in terms like, you know, like I got through it. Some people don't really get through it. Some people don't get to graduate. So that part does make me happy, but I don't know, you know, it's just still like this. It's just still the stress of that not having a job secured was throwing shit off of me.
I understand, but if it make you feel any better, this girl that I met through
HBCU in LA, which is you're a college student and you're in mass media, you should definitely look into HBCU in LA next semester because it's a very great program. But basically, this girl I met through there, we're in the AUC version of the HBCU in LA group chat. And she moved out. She graduated last year. So she moved out, like moved to LA last summer. No plan, no nothing. She just moved out there, on God and a wish. And she just like, don't get me wrong, it was very hard for her at first, of course, because she in a new environment. She don't know what the fuck going on. She ain't got no job, nothing. But like everything really does happen in God's time. But like she texted our group chat today and she said that she's a PA, which is a production assistant, on the final season of Insecure. And baby, that's for those, that's major for those who don't know. A PA on Insecure, like, girl, like, I'm not saying I'm so happy for her. I was like, girl, because like I know she been struggling because like she's been very transparent throughout the whole process of her not having a job, just moving out there. But yeah, she texted us today. It was like, y'all, it's official. I got my letter so I can talk about it, but I'm a PA for Insecure, the final season. And I'm just like, damn, like
that is really, really good for her.
That's amazing. Like,
it really is. Like, especially like, I love hearing people when they tell me like, oh, I moved out here on faith, or I moved out here with my last little bit of such and such, and they make it. Like, that is so inspiring.
It's very inspirational because, girl, I don't know if I could do it. I'm just
no. I feel like I don't think I could do that. But it's so. Let me tell y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a tip for those that are applying, that are actively applying to jobs. Look in your junk mail. I don't know if companies have it set up a certain type of way.
I look at my junk mail all the time.
That's the thing. So crazy that we're talking about production and shit. I had a interview for a production assistant position and didn't see it because it went to my junk mail, and who fuck just thinks look through their junk mail? Mm-hmm. And I looked in it and it was already a week and a half after the fact that they had sent it to me. And I'm like, so I reached back out and they were like, hey, blah, 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 blah. They interviewed me and everything. They were kind of like, we're ready to fill the position. We really like you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, like, I could have probably had this damn job. So please look in y'all junk mail. Please.
No, like when I go to, I don't know if y'all have Gmail, but when I go to my Gmail, I always press all mail. Because if you press all mail.
Well, see, on my phone, it just shows all, like it don't come up for some reason.
Yeah, it don't come up, but like, because I look at my Gmail off my phone, but like if you go to the little side or whatever, and you can choose the mailboxes, you press all mail. All mail means your promotions is all mail, literally. And sometimes, just be on the safe side, after I check all mail, I will go to my junk mail. I will go to my spam because you literally just never know.
Yes, like, look at that goddamn junk. Look through that junk.
Okay. But I really, for real though, like I understand, like I would be worried too, because bitch, I got a job and I'm still worried. Like I feel like I could get fired any day. I feel like I'm very much disposable, but I do feel like it's really gonna work out. Like I just really do feel like
everything's gonna work out too. I feel like I'm stressing so much.
You work hard, bitch. You work hard.
Yeah. I feel like I'm stressing so hard right now, and then at the last minute, it's all gonna come together. And I feel like when I'm in graduation, when they get to the W's. When I get to the W's, I'm gonna get an email on my phone when I'm about tipsy and falling down, about to fall off the damn stage.
I'm telling you,
they gonna write me, and I'm gonna be like,
it's gonna hit you when you least expect it. I promise. Like it's really gonna hit you when you least expect it. Because when I got this job, I'm very much thankful for it, amen. But when I got this position, it really hit me off guard because, first of all, I wasn't doing no job search. I really wasn't. A lot of people don't know, but I feel like I was at a very rough patch in my life. I really feel like 2020 was like probably the worst year of my life.
think it was too, but I think that was your birthday present. Like, I think that would.
It had to have been my birthday present because my birthday was ass. So.
But okay, it was, but went to strip club before.
Okay, but birthday was ass. But yeah, that was probably the only positive thing about 2020 besides the Rich Kids concert. But that was really the only positive thing about 2020. So I just feel like it's really gonna come to you when you least expect it. Because that came to me very unexpected. Because like when BI, which is our professor, y'all, if y'all don't know, he's on 107.9 in Atlanta, and he's a Clark Atlanta professor. Love BI.
Okay. Take him every year.
Way DM me that application was like, you need to apply, you need to say this, that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I said, okay, B, how to apply? But like, I did not think for a second that I had any chance of getting it. Like, I was just like, I'm really just gonna apply because you told me to. And I got it. And I was very shocked, to say the least.
I don't know why you were so shocked. I knew you were gonna get a damn job in your field. Like, it's certain people I'm like, I never thought they weren't gonna get a job. Or some people I'm like, okay, you know.
But the thing is like, but that's just how I be like, people tell me, I know you're gonna be something. I'm like, girl, I really don't do shit. What do you mean? But
I mean, you might feel like that, but I feel like the way you come across, like I just remember like when we first came to like, I don't even know what year this was. We was in Yolanda Thompson class, so I want to say sophomore year maybe.
Or freshman year, girl.
Yeah, you was like, a couple of Joe with That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm thinking like, damn, why didn't tell her what the fuck around with talent? Like, ain't she gonna go with that? I'm like, that's so cute. She had to get her little show name, and I'm just over here like, fuck go with my name, Talon, Salon.
Yeah, I made this shit up.
I don't know. I'm like, that's so cute. I think that, you know, I feel like it's gonna work out. Everything's gonna work out.
It's gonna work out for both of us.
So much, and everything's gonna work out. You know, especially if you've been putting the work in, it's definitely gonna come out. Like whatever you put into the universe, it's definitely gonna come back out.
Definitely, like it's. I feel like for both of us, it's going to work out. It may not work out on our time. But it's gonna work out on God's time, and that's really all that matters, period. So,
but I feel like, you know, like one thing I can say about this, and I hope other people feel this way, like even though this job search and like, you know, all this has been stressful, I've learned like so many things about myself that I actually like, you know, like just looking up different like job responsibilities and just different. I actually like doing this, you know. It's not so much that I'm just trying to be on TV anymore. You know, I'm trying to learn. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to learn. I'm good at other stuff. So I feel like, you know, if anybody is going through that, you know, just start doing things that go with your field.
Right.
That you have a passion for, but also just like I've really started to get into graphics. I've really tried to
girl. I love that for you.
I really tried to get into marketing, and I really realized that honestly, I want to get paid for my ideas.
Yeah, like me, like if I'm not on camera, if I'm not on the mic, I'm not into graphics though, but because doing that damn Cognac Confessions flyer stressed me out. But besides that, I do like content development, meaning that like, if y'all need a show idea, I got you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like creative directing and development. Like I like telling somebody, you know what, this will look good on you, and you know what, keep it up. I'm just gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the sneak peek. In a few years, I might be motherfucking Jazzy Faye. I might be a producer. I was in the studio the other day getting busy. So, just keep it up. Watch out.
What, girl? This is a good conversation day. I think I'm gonna love this episode too, but we ain't gonna talk these motherfuckers' head off. So how you feeling this week?
Okay, so with all of that being said, y'all already know how we gotta do before we wrap it up. How you feeling this week?
Why you gonna ask me? I ask you first.
You should already know.
ho. Well, okay. How I feeling this week? Okay, how I feeling? Okay, it really ain't got nothing to do with the topic today, y'all. But
I'm ready. I'm eager. I want y'all to look at my face. I want y'all to see what I'm thinking. It better not be anything of what I think it is.
I'm sorry. I'm feeling like fiending by Jodeci, you know. I can't leave you alone. You got me feeling. And the reason why I'm feeling like fiending by Jodeci is because, you know, sometimes you be fiending for that good, and that's what I've been fiending for this week. So that's my song. Yup.
Okay.
How you feeling, Miss Tally?
No, I was feeling some type of way, but I'm feeling very much fed up by the rest. I'm feeling very much fed up with Jayla ass. I'm fed up. I don't know how to do it. Okay, but I'm like, okay, so I'm really feeling Made It by Tiana Taylor. Matter of fact, I'm feeling Made It by PG Raw from South Carolina. So gotta rip that. You already know. Yeah. So I'm feeling very much Made It because I have 2 months left and we're about to graduate. Like I'm feeling very much very much grown, very much boss bitch. Like I made it. Like I really just graduated college. Like oh my gosh.
Period.
I'm done. Like I got my diploma. What is this? Degree. I got my degree. Like I'm gonna be
graduated. No cases, no STDs, and no babies. Amen.
Oh, baby. No babies, baby. Did it.
Hey, we ain't gonna. We ain't gonna.
4 years. Almost went 4 years.
Amen, baby. No babies. We ain't go to jail. We ain't had no babies. It's just a blessing to be here.
Yeah, we ain't go to jail, even though we was doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah, but it's okay. It was worth it.
What you don't get caught for, make it stronger.
Not nobody ever got no. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in this week. Girl, I've been done my cook, girl. Been done with this. But anyways, thank y'all so much for tuning in to this week's Cognac Confessions. Make sure, if you haven't already, follow us at Cognac Confessions Podcast on Instagram. Make sure to subscribe. We are on Apple, Spotify, Google, and on YouTube. So fuck with us. Personally, my Instagram is at the Jayla O.
Mine is at Shut Up Talent. And please make sure that y'all are following both because it's us.
Like, we about to go the fuck up on y'all.
Okay, and y'all can get to know us a little bit better. So thank y'all for tuning in to our loyal listeners. Thank you so much for just being you and tuning in every week. We greatly appreciate it. I'm about to get ready to finish packing for my trip this week. So
yes, you're gonna tell us how that is next week. Yep, can't wait.
Baby, what happens in Miami stays in Miami.
Not too much, bitch. You're gonna bring us to the show, period.
We'll bring y'all a tequila confession. So I'm sorry.
Love that. We love the white devil, baby.
Just kidding, y'all. I'm married without a ring on my finger, so. All right, y'all.
Bye. Bye-bye. Happy Friday.